Well, hello, folks. This is Top Gun here with you, and I got a good one for you today. I wasn't going to release a video for a little while. I thought I'd kind of covered everything that I need to cover. I think the next big thing I'm trying to work out is getting a member from Mintra on to do a live interview for you guys. But today, there's some stuff going on, so I'm making a quick video. And if you don't hear from me for a couple days, it's not because I don't love you or don't believe in the project. I just gotta actually work to make some money because I don't get paid from this channel and Pulse Chain hasn't launched. So, what are we looking at today? Why have I thought this is so important that I should get your guys' attention? No, it's not a look at hex prices. However, we'll do a mark chart after the news topics today. The big news topics for today are USDT. Tether. Don't trust it. Now, Tether is not currently down here. It has recovered its peg at the moment. But why did Tether drop so suddenly? What's the issue with these stable coins? Well, just the same way that Luna didn't have all the money they should to back their coins they minted, Tether may not be properly backed either, as it may be backed by Chinese junk bonds, which have lost all their value. So for now, you can still redeem $1 for $1 on your Tether, as 7 billion, 10% of the total supply has been redeemed. However, as this is coming and redeeming, the question is, how much longer will they be able to do this until they run out of dollars and the bank run begins, and another stablecoin making up a large amount of the liquidity of the markets goes down. This is why people are a little bit alarmed in crypto recently, and why you've got to be careful about how and why you trust your stable coins or your crypto assets. So this programming, not bad. What they decided to do, how they structured it by not really backing it with a real asset, that's bad. That's the issue with the fiat dollar. That's the issue with these tether dollars. There's nothing really there for value behind them. Got to be careful. Luna, another bad sign for them. Do Kwon, his plan to fix Luna denied, and the legal team has resigned effective yesterday. Goodbye, legal team. That's right. They don't even want to work with them. That's not a good sign about their standing right now for what they've done. So, yeah, Luna is dead. It is dead. Tether is not in good condition, and you should be weary of it. Now, that all being said, that's basically the crypto news that I had to bring for you today. Is I'm not buying Tether. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but I know that I'm not buying it. I'm not a financial advisor. Now, that said, let's have a look at the finances in the market. So, the SPX. What did I do here? Oh, I decided I should apply some TA and actually explain what's going on. Now, before we even look at the SPX, we're going to look at the mighty indicators. The dollar. Now, the dollar is not actually as strong as it looks, but it's stronger than all the other dollars in the world. Isn't that scary? They're all crashing faster. That's the only reason this chart looks good. Now, the trend is your friend until the end, and we have various support lines measured. We've got a new one, which is now formed here, that we're going to have to come up and retest this resistance to see how strong the dollar can get. As the dollar gains strength, the market will come down. This dollar usually gains strength on the hawkishness of the reserve. The more interest rate hike, the higher those hikes, the higher this dollar should go. The more dovish and like, oh, it doesn't matter, we'll just print more money, the less this will go. Okay, so that's an important indicator. That's why I keep an eye on that. What's the other important indicator? Oil. Why oil? Well, oil keeps the tag on how much spending power people really have. When you can't afford the gas you need to do your business, or the gas you need to get to work, or anything else, gas is one of the last things you stop buying. When the demand for gas, oil, that disappears. The market has been crushed. Inflation has now been turned to stagflation, and maybe in a recession we could even pull it down a little. So we got to keep an eye on oil. As long as oil surges up, which it broke the resistance trends many times. So right now it's fighting around this resistance line. We are oversold and looking like we might be coming down on the indicators on the MACD, but that just means we'll probably come back to retest this line of ascension and then maybe off again. It depends on what goes on in the market. Okay, I can't see the future, but I can see right now which direction it's thinking about heading. So since oil is strong and the dollar is strong, the markets are in pain. So we have the SPX, which I like to track that along with the NASDAQ. And we can see I've even drawn some levels, some standards here. So we'll go back in time to explain where these come from, and we can see the beginning of all of these gains started way back after the crash, just before the thing. And we are coming down to retest these lines of support. And that is why I have drawn so many. Oops. I think I just removed one of my support lines. That sucks. Okay. So yeah, right now we're looking on a crossover on the SPX, fighting for a rebound. If we get green impressions on the Instagram, conditions are looking all right for at least holding this line of support around 40.35. However, if we fail to make any green impressions and the market decides it wants to go down today like it has been, we may come back to retest 38.50 roughly. So what does this mean for why do I care about what the SPX does? Kind of because I care about what Apple's doing, because Michael Burr has shorted the markets. Now, according to my technical indicators, I think he may have done it early. Apple may be in for some more pain. The trend is your friend to the end. I think we're going to come back to retest the support around 139. However, the conditions, the market, everyone's agitated, everyone's flustered. There's going to be a rally at some point. It's going to be right away? I don't know. But at some point between now and late summer, there should be another market rally resembling this heap right here, which I believe could bring us back to here, not all-time highs. But Michael Burr has shorted it now. Although I believe in the long term, it is going down. He may have acted a little early. He does have a tendency to do that. However, he's not wrong when he makes his moves. He's just early. I know, early is almost the same thing as being wrong. So I care about what these things do because the Bitcoin charts are connected, and Ethereum is connected to Bitcoin. All right, they are priced in each other. There's Hart's law. They move together. That's kind of how these things work. So, yeah, I care what Bitcoin does because, oh, look, Ethereum. Doesn't that look identical? And I own Hex, which is priced in Ethereum. However, luckily, the chart goes in a much different direction, much different shape. It is not correlated and held by it, so it can move freely. Prices on Ethereum are quite expensive, so I can't wait for Pulse to launch. Also introducing stable coin from Liquid Loans and potentially valuable cross-token Watt from Power City with the core, allowing for interchange of value between assets. So there's a lot of good projects coming to Pulse that have been worked and audited and planned so that they're fully backed with more asset than they are printing. They have more money where their mouth is than lie. Okay, it's not a few dollars in reserve for 100 they printed. It's hundreds of dollars in reserve for a few they printed. Much better. You can always redeem your coin with Liquid Loans. There'll never be an issue with that, unlike tether and Luna. So yeah, I'm excited for Liquid Loans, and I am excited for Pulse Chain. And yeah, I am not a financial advisor. Thanks for tuning in. And if you don't, like I said, if you don't hear from me for a few days, folks, it's not because I don't love you, but I gotta work to make a living. And even if I monetize YouTube, that's months away before I get a paycheck. So until then, I'm a starving guy, and I gotta feed myself. Take care, folks, and stay frosty.